see you out there doing work.
Let's go! Phenomenal win. You should be proud of yourselves. Let's get to work so we can keep this positive energy. We're getting very little production out of these fast break opportunities. So, we're gonna work on that. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
You got it, come on, man.
Yo, get it up!
Way to grab it. Come on, man, don't forget the clock. Yo, look at the clock.
Oh, of course!
Hey, keep the ball, huh? Yo, look at the clock. Check the clock. What's the foul? Hey, yo, look at the clock. Yo, watch it. Trail! And the foul! Don't forget the clock! Oh, yeah, baby! Foul!
We'll get the next one.
Clock!
Turn it up!
Yeah, let's go! Do it! Hurry! Oh, man! Don't forget the clock! Hey, yo, right here! Hey, who's
Very strong! Now let's move on to the next drill.
Focus! Oh, who got him? No! Shot!
Get your mind right.
Now we're rolling.
Come on, focus.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
You could do better than that.
Move it! Move it! All right, here we go.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Pop it.
Let's go.
Yeah, baby. Give me that. Give some. And one.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Box out. Oh, get it.
Again.
And one.
Way to finish strong. Let's set up this next drill.
Set up.
He
Set
can ball,
up.
huh?
Get it. Get it.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Next up, Dad.
Again.
Focus. Focus. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Get your mind right.
Way to finish strong, guys. Make sure you get some shots up before you get out of here.
Live now in NBA 2K20, the WNBA is updated. New rookies added and new player movement brings fans the most in-depth WNBA update of all time. Check it out now. Welcome to a brand new
This is Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
And here we go, everybody. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Utah Jazz matched up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. Looking at the Lakers, they split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. Guys, when you talk about the best players in the league to never play in an all-star game, Mike Conley's got to be high on that list.
Yeah, he reminds me of a lot of guys of past and present.
And getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. Well, yeah, DA, very understandable. Thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Bogdanovich out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the pivot, manning the middle. Big count.
Come on, box him out.
Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Waiters comes in for Danny Green. And Chase subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And Utah also making a switch. Clarkson's checked in. Now here's James. Over Ingles. LeBron with the bucket. LeBron's got 6.
Powerful, yet effective. James has always done a lot of damage from the mid-range.
Outside Conley. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Shea. Right at the free throw line. Gobert pulls it in.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Shea dishes to McGee. Back to Shea. Takes the 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Conley into the lane. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Some changes for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis, and Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. Utah also making some changes. Bradley's checked in for Bogdanovich. George Niang comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Moutier in for Mike Conley. The putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Utah with the ball, following the miss by Shea. Niang passes to Moutier. Good on the 13-footer.
And after a furious run, now all of a sudden, they're in the lead.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Shea, right side, to the inside. Here's McGee. Morris, left side. Kuzma, outside. 5 to shoot. McGee dishes to Che. Another shot. He lays it in.
There's just another thing you love about Che, his ability to take a pounding and fight through it.
Now, here's Clarkson. From deep three-point range. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Lakers on top. They lead by 1. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned...
Very lucky to have a coach like that.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Lakers. Markieff Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Che. Then there's Murray. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 2. Free throw good. Clarkson. And with the summer's acquisition of Mike Conley, Greg, the Utah Jazz hoping to make a step in the West.
And really, Mike Conley, their best point guard since they traded away Darren Williams back in 2011. Alongside Bogdanovich, a big upgrade offensively, and he can hold his own on the defensive side as well.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
He's got good position down low, but still forces it in the face of some very tight defense.
Che inside. Bradley with some nice D. And so it's Moutier with it. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They host the Kings after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Niang passes to Davis. Over Che, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Che inside. That one goes. Count it. Che's got his second basket of the night.
And even though he was undrafted, I'm not surprised to see Che end up on an NBA team. You knew the talent was there, and Che put in the time to crack an NBA roster.
You know, Greg, I honestly was shocked that no team took a chance on Che in the second round. A lot of front offices might be wanting a do-over if Che ends up sticking with this team. Now, here's Moutier. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City. Bradley can't get it to go. Lakers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. From the low block, jump shot is good. Che's got 6 points. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Utah trailing here. And here's Moutier. Pass to Clarkson. Pass to Bradley. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, Greg, it's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
And the Lakers call time here. Some people have already predicted future MVPs. Is there a surprise name that you think could win that MVP award, Chris, down the road?
I think there are a few surprises. I mean, we can go young with young guys like Trae Young or Luka Doncic. We can go with guys that we expect to do it, like Anthony Davis, who is just...
From deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of a... The Lakers making a change here. Shea's checked in. The Jazz also changing it up. Clarkson comes in for Joe Ingles. And Emmanuel Mudiay subbed in for Mike Conley. Shea inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, when it comes to Shea, you think intensity, passion. But what some people don't realize, he's also a really funny guy.
Well, we've now seen a steady diet of Shea the last few games. I would think that he's earned a spot in the coach's rotation. Wasn't easy for him, though.
Not at all, G.A., and that's just how it goes for rookies. Shea is no different. He'll continue to adjust. He'll learn on the fly, and we could see even more of him later in the year. And so in the game for the Jazz, Bogdanovich out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Mudiay in the front. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Some changes for the Lakers. Markieff Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for James. And a switcher also for Utah. Bradley's checked in. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. 6 on the shot clock. He gets it in there. Clarkson's got 6.
They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
A championship standard in L.A. with the Lakers. The expectations will always be high.
Oh, yeah, Jay, you've been there with me. I mean, we both looked up in the rafters and seen those 16 championship banners up there. I mean, with LeBron James in the fold, the expectation is to get to 17, 18, 19. You know Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
Shea outside. Gobert with the block. And so it's Mudiay with it. They'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. For the lead. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. George Niang, he's checked in for the Jazz.
What's up?
Mudiay, no good on the free throw.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Mudiay must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Here's Howard. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Mudiay passed to Bradley. Chalk up 2 there. Bradley's got the lead up to 4 now for the Jazz.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Lakers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Kuzma outside. Back to Jay. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Che didn't make too much of his time last game in that debut. Coach wanted to see a little bit more from him tonight.
Greg, I agree with you. Wasn't an easy start for him in his career, but this team is showing that they're going to give him ample chances to learn on the fly during the early stages of the season. Chris, the NBA has flattened now the draft lottery odds. And now that you've seen it at work, seen it in play, any additional changes you might make?
Well, you know, Kev, I still a wait and see for me. I definitely like the NBA making sure they try to address the problem. You never want a team to think that they can be rewarded for losing. So I like what we've done so far, but, you know, if I'm a GM, if I'm a president, I'm always going to try to find ways to manipulate and find that, you know, those open gray areas. And so I think this is something we're always going to have to address, but I love the fact the NBA has gotten ahead of the problem.
Well, like the Clippers of a year ago, they looked like... And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Hey, great win, fellas. Great win. Good game. Good game. Hey, let me get that shoe. Let me get that shoe for my kid. Come on, man. Let me get a picture. Hey, over here. Hey, yeah. Over here. Over here.
Yo, listen up. I want to handle the game ball real quick. Now, I think we all know who earned it, right? Come up here, man.
Hey.
You busted your behind tonight on both sides of the floor. Nice work, man.
I saw that. Good job, boy.
I'm looking for some new kicks. Thought I'd come and see what's up.
Hey, great. Let me know how I can help.
Sorry, maybe next time.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey there. You got something in mind? Let me know. I'm ready to rock.
Let's do it. Done. Let's do this, Jay.
All right, head on back.
I'm ready.
Okay, let's do this.
This is exactly what I was after. Thanks for all the help.
Hey, no problem. See ya.
Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome.
What's up, Mo?
Hey, let's clean you up, Shay. No matter if I call you Shay, I call you what I want.
Fake uncle! Fake uncle!
Mo, is that necessary?
Yeah, I was just trying to avenge my Clipper's death. Ooh, looking clean.
Thanks, Mo. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, indeed. And from here on out, your haircuts are entirely free.
My brother.
First up, this player has the most wins in NBA playoff history. Is it Kobe Bryant, Derek Fisher, Robert Horry, or Tim Duncan? That is a whole lot of wins. If you guess my man Derek Fisher,
Taking place in the heart of Los Angeles, Staples Center, the Hornets taking on the Lakers. For the Charlotte Hornets, live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Chris Webber's joining. While we get a break, let's now take a look at the October standings out east. Taking a look at the Hornets, they've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
And you know, for the Hornets, they've had such a disappointing season. Even when they've gotten a little bit of momentum, they haven't been able to keep it going.
No, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating to everyone, the players, the coaches, the fans. I mean, there was the idea that they might struggle, but now reality is setting in.
So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. System to get the kinks out and work properly.
Yeah, hopefully you have veteran players because they can adapt the system a little bit quicker. Younger players, they might not, know the lingo. They might not know necessarily where to be. So you have to practice. And with practice time not being as a premium like it used to be, it's a little tougher. So it takes a while. You want to make sure you kind of look at the season, 82 games. You look at it in 4 20-game stretches, and you hope by that second 20-game stretch, you're into finding your rhythm as a team, and the team's starting to hone in on those little details.
Good perspective. Biyombo kicks to Rozier. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Fades and shoots. Morris, no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Tries from 10, and that one good. Shay's got his second bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Graham, the pass to Biyombo. Rozier with the ball. He's guarded by Davis. And he lays it straight in.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Lakers leading by 7. Down low. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
2 points. That one goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Raiders against Rozier. Waiters surveying the D. Baseline Jay on the way. The shot misses. Rozier for 3. That one's not going to go. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the floor for Charlotte, Devin Harris is out there with Rozier. And there's Bismack Biyombo. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Batum in at the 3. Hornets trail by 5.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Jay. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Hernan Gomez. Howard's checked in for Markieff Morris. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Bridges is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And here is Los Angeles now. Shot clock at 6. Biyombo with the block. Now the pass to Harris. Now here's Biyombo. And the foul called on Shea. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Shea. Zeller, he's checked in for the Hornets. Washington comes in for Hernan Gomez. Team swap here for the Lakers. The Lakers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they'll be one of the more disciplined teams you'll find in this league. I mean, they keep mistakes to a minimum on both sides of the ball. That's a big part of why the Hornets are tough to play.
Here's Graham. He's guarded by Waiters. Elbow shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Graham's got 4 points in the quarter.
And pro move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
Yeah, showing that short area skill allows him to create some space.
Jay, right side. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6. And so Graham will bring it up for the Hornets. It's a 10-point game coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
But they just had nothing going for them. They look very defeated out there.
3 on the clock. Batum for three. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 10. The drive by Shai. On the money from 12 feet away. Shai's got 6.
Oh, that's just another day at the office for Shai. Comfortable working that medium range area.
Graham with the bucket. Raiders with the ball over Rozier. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We come back right after this. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there. A whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. They've got JaVale McGee. Morris is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Shai. And it's Waiters in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And stolen by Shai. Finished off the break. Shai's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
Oh, man, and when we talk about Shai's impact on the game, no better example than that sequence right there.
Raiders against Harris. And we've seen stars, Chris, get suspended in the playoffs for having 7 technical fouls. Should we modify that rule at all, do you think?
No, I think it can be tweaked if everyone agrees on it. But for me personally, I don't think that we've had enough superstar players get suspended with that rule to say let's change the number. We definitely want superstar players to play in the playoffs, to play for their fans. But we also want to keep the integrity of the game. And if technicals means I get to yell at the referee more, well, then maybe I just have to have more discipline on my end and say, wait a minute, I can't do this because it's going to hurt the team. So I'm not sure about that yet.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Hornets trail by 15. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Got that bucket.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Oh, yeah, difficult finish, but if you expected him to back down, you better think again.
18 feet out. Shai, no good. Hornets have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Here's Rozier. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Shai left side. And McGee kicks to Shai. 6 to shoot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Hornets trail by 13. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Rozier looking around. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in. Rozier's got 4 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Now here's Shai. 8 points for him. Elbow shot is on the way. Misses the shot. And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's with the win.
And that wraps it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
You said to yourself at the beginning of that, yeah.
Che, talk about your defense a little. What helped you lead the team in steals tonight?
Winning the turnover battle is huge, Patty, so I'm always trying to get my hands on the ball. And in general, I think my defense awareness is getting better too. So I'm able to see the ball, see my man, and read the offense at a high level.
Great, thanks, Che.
All good. Ted, you the man.
Hey, Che, we still on for that one-on-one later?
What's up, Ben? Yeah, I'm down. What's up, Pat?
Good to see you.
Hey, how you been, man?
Hey, what you working on?
All right, everybody, bring it in. We got a lot to cover today. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. Today, we gotta work on getting easier buckets in transition.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Give me that. I'm gonna keep coming, baby.
Shut up! Go get it!
Way to grab him.
Hey, come on, same team. Watch the screen! Hey, yo, come around, come around!
Very strong. Now let's move on to the next drill.
Hey, yo, right here.
Oh, hit that. And the foul. Hey, he can ball, huh? Come on, tee up on him. Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Who's guarding him?
Move it. Move it. All right, here we go.
You got it. You got it. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Come on. Hey, who got it? Give me that. Shot, shot. Nice shot. Nice shot. And the foul. And one.
Hey, I'll see you later.
Good work, team. Let's get one more drill in.
Turn it up. Turn it up. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Get your mind right.
Good shot. Good shot. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
We'll get the next one. rolling.
Now that we're done, get out there and put up a few shots.
Don't stop grinding, man. Winners win. Keep at it.
To win the NBA Finals MVP award, you have to give it everything. So, who was the first to win this award? Was it Jerry West, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Willis Reed, or Wilt Chamberlain? It was the logo, Jerry West.
Speaking of NBA Finals MVPs, I want to talk about my personal favorite, Kobe Bryant. In 2009, Kobe won his first Finals MVP.
Pregame show.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's the Los Angeles Lakers matched up against the Memphis Grizzlies. Well, for the Grizzlies, they've only come out in front in one of their first 3 games so far. So a win tonight will be important to them, to be at 500 instead of 3 games under. Kenny, chance to watch Che, a guy known for not playing in a game once, sat out in protest at Bay City University.
Well, you know what? Che, that was a tough decision. I mean, here's this guy standing up for his teammates. At the end of the day, though, the rest of the team is what matters. These things will take you to another level as a teammate.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer, a chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the Dallas Mavericks. Great matchup at the center spot. Talk about how that position has evolved over the last couple of years.
I think because of the rules, Kevin, there's not a lot of space when guys are posting up because of the defensive rules right now. You can sit in a post guy's lap, especially if he's dominant. So I think guys, as a post player now, saying I got to go out to the three-point line, I got to go out to the free throw line to be able to have some spacing to make shots.
And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Third is JaVale McGee.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Outspoken about what he believes. Jay's been both celebrated and persecuted for it.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Kuzma's checked in. Memphis also making some changes. Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Clark comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Brooks.
And this kid, Ja Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
And the first one drops. And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
And as good as Morant's been, there's still plenty of upside. One of the younger players to enter the draft in 2019.
Releases. No good off the back of. The rim.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Knocked loose. Stolen by Winslow. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Winslow's running, and the shot goes down. 16 points for Ja Morant.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
Shea outside. A baseline Shea. Offensive rebound. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his second basket of the night.
I love AD's ability to track the ball off the miss. He got it and scored.
And stolen by Shea. And here we go. Fast break with Shea. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, you know, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Morris is checked in for Davis. Memphis also making some changes. Anderson, he's checked in for Justice Winslow. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Well, the Grizzlies' coaching search took 2 months. They finally settled on Taylor Jenkins, a former assistant coach with the Milwaukee Bucks.
Jenkins, with an economics degree from Penn, fits the young academic profile of this Memphis front office. Worked for the Spurs 6 years as an assistant under Mike Budenholzer, who was the coach of the year in 2019. That pedigree helped him get the job.
He misses the free throw. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for JaVale McGee. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Jay's subbed in for waivers. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Memphis leading by 7. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Shea is out there with Green, and it's Morris in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the Laker 5. Here's Valanciunas, drilled from 11 feet out. Valanciunas has got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Lets it go from 11. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, LeBron James.
And having a small forward on the wing of his caliber just opens up so many things for your team. A lot of attention is paid to him, and with the stretch he's had, even more will be coming his way.
And the foul called on Shea. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Now Morant. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn. Lock at 6. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. From deep 3-point range.
Coming after it like a pit bull, Danny will get in your shirt and stop you cold.
On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
First one falls for him. And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Steve, so many talented players in the league. Sometimes there's frustration over the lack of playing time. For instance, you look at the Celtics last year, prime example.
Yeah, and I think sometimes, Kevin, you can have too much talent at the same positions and also style of play. You need some guys that can do other things that be effective on the court versus just scoring the basketball, and I think that's the reason why the Celtics ran into some trouble last year.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, over the last 3 years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell, especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Good on the triple. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, you look at the confidence AD has in that shot, and the team runs plays for him to shoot it.
And that one's good. Morant.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
Lakers trailed by 4. Shot on the wing. Kept alive. Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
30 seconds left to play in the first half. Morant with it, picked up by Davis, and Davis sends it back. It's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Morris, and Murray subbed in for James. And Memphis also making a switch. Clark's checked in. .23 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Shea left side from about 19 feet. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Electric in the air. There's a certain energy that Morant generates that others simply don't have.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Grizzlies out in front, up by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Jonas, you guys got off to a strong start. How important was it to set the...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
What are you doing out there, Che? Looks like you're running in the
Coach,
mud.
I got nothing tonight, man.
Okay, let's go back to basics, all right? See your man, see the ball, all right? Make the right pass, take the open shot. All right, you're doing too much.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Guys, John Morant. Team swap here for the Lakers. So on the floor for Memphis. They've got Clark. He's out there with Gorgie Dang. Jones is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2-guard spot. Lakers leading by 4. The drive by Che. Up and in on the layup.
That's a good read. Chase sees the opportunity and goes. I like the way his mind works.
Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Here's Melton. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Caldwell Pope outside. Passes it to Waiters. 14 feet away. Again, Los Angeles.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Jones in the post. He's guarded by Waiters. Stolen by Waiters. And here we go. Fast break with Che. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers. Jones looking for an opening, and the foul called on Che. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Davis comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and Murray's subbed in for Waiters. The Grizzlies also making a change. Brooks checked in for Anderson, and they double up Davis. Che outside. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Che's got 6 points.
Not easy to take that kind of contact and still deliver. Che is tough.
Here's Clark. He's guarded by Davis. No good from Clark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
And the shot is good. That's now 8 points for Brooks.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
Che outside. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. Lakers lead by 9. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Alex Caruso. Taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. They're behind by 6. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A tough proposition here. They've got to knock down a 3, foul, hope for some misses, then make another 3 out. Would not hold out much hope.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end...
I mean, there were some times that momentum, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on
Looking good out there. Hey, let me get a picture. Hey, high five. Come on. Good job, guys. Come on. Hey, man. Hey. All right, let me get a
Spirits are high in the home team locker room.
I got a beautiful smile. Honestly, I forgot how. Since I put my boy, sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band of town. Debating about who is the greatest. What you debating about? Take it for clout, I know. Who renting your house without staking it out if you ain't really bout that you say you about? I went a different route. I just go pivot the couch. I just envision the count. Then I go get that amount. I got a beautiful house, but honestly, I skip the town anytime that the temperature down. So someone dissed me in the crew, but honestly, I forgot who. Cause next thing was crazy is that it's somebody I probably knew. Me, I don't get it, no clue. That just you don't do. That just a more I add to the list that I can't get no energy to. Watch what you put up on the web. You don't want everyone to wear. I just had to lead the hood cause treating me like a celeb. I just went and cut my dread, but I got some beautiful hair. I am just searching for something that's real cause they really know what they say. I gotta smile, but honestly, hell, I put my boy. Sometimes I see him in the cloud. I've been away for a while. I'm in the band of town. Debating about who is the greatest, what you debating about. Yeah, yeah. I swear that it's always something. Get to it, I always want something. Hey, I swear that it's all assumption. Hey, and out they always want something.
I got a beautiful condo, stacking my bread for the house next.